In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys the layout of OpenTunes. I'm going to show you guys how to get started with OpenTunes, the tools in OpenTunes. I'm basically going to create an animation, a model. In creating the model, I'm going to animate the model so you guys can see what I'm doing and you can equally learn how the function of each tool in OpenTunes. So, that being said, let's get into it and start. Okay guys, so this is my desktop, and in this on my desktop here, I'm going to create a folder, and what that folder is going to do basically is whenever we're working inside of OpenTunes, we want to refer all of our work to that folder. So whenever we're working inside of OpenTunes, we want to say, okay, as we're working, we want to save our job inside of this folder that I've created. And this is the folder here. It's called developer Timo folder. So we're going to save all our work inside that folder. And this is one of the first thing you need to learn when working with OpenTunes or when starting out to do animation with OpenTunes. This is one of the first things you need to be aware of. Okay, so to set this up, I'll have to open OpenTunes. I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to go about this whole process before starting even creating videos in OpenTunes. It's very, very important that you learn all of this that I'm going to show you in this video. It's very, very important, essential. Okay, so at first here, when you open OpenTunes, this is the first thing you'll see. You will see this on sandbox, and what sandbox basically mean is, okay, that this is the default saving option for OpenTunes, and you can create a new scene here and just start creating stuff. This is if you just want to use it for a sample or example purposes. That's where you're going to use it, this kind of sandbox. But if you want to create a project for yourself, a project for your team, or a project for someone else, you need to create a folder and get started uniquely with OpenTunes. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to close this dialog box like so. I'm going to come here to File, go down to Preferences, and here in Preferences we're in General now, and this is where everything plays out. And this is where we have the custom project part, and here we're going to click on this three dots icon you see here. I'm going to click on it. We'll go to our desktop, and I will say something. When you're creating a folder that you want to use for your OpenTunes animation project, it's very, very important to create folder that will not look like the other ones you have on your desktop. Like you can see here, the folder I created, developer Timo, is already here, developer team, something like that, and developer Timo folder, which even though I know this is the folder, I still have other ones looking like this other one here. So it will save you time if you create folder that would not carry almost the same title like this, and you start sorting and looking for the folder you created and all of that. So I'll just click this one because that's the folder I created. I will say choose down there, and so this is it now. So what we have here is, okay, if you are working with OpenTunes, we want all our work to save inside this folder, the folder we created on our desktop, as I showed you earlier. Can we rewind the video to watch that part? So after this, the next stuff I want to show you guys here is the saving tab. So here we have auto save, which is already enabled by me, and I set this one has already been customized to 4 minutes. Okay, so after every 4 minutes of me working with OpenTunes, I want this option to take. I want this feature to this job. I want it to auto save this job for me. Okay, so I don't lose track. And the reason why I love this is because if I'm working on a project and for any reason my system just goes off or my system just shuts down, I'll be confident to know that the last 4 minutes of my work have been saved, unlike not saving it at all and starting from afresh. This will save me more time and and all of that. So the after this one, I think we have the import and export. So for the import and export, if you have not done this, go and watch my other video where I talk about how to install FFmpeg using OpenTunes, and you will need this one you need this one along the way, because after the animation we are about to create, here, we are going to export the video in MP4 format. So if you don't have this stuff set up on your system, you will find it very difficult to come along with us here, so, or to go along with the video. And another stuff I want to talk about is that I have two videos on my channel. I have the one that will show you how to install OpenTunes. So if you want to get OpenTunes, you need to watch the video. It's entitled Installing OpenTunes, and the other one talking about how to download FFmpeg using OpenTunes, or how to download FFmpeg for OpenTunes. And before you come to this other video, and all of that. So close this window, and after everything is okay, we are good, we'll close OpenTunes. I think we have them open, two of them open there. So we're going to open OpenTunes again, and so we have OpenTunes running again. So now what we want to do here is we want to create a new project, and I'm going to click here, project. Now creating a new project, we have the first project root here, which is OpenTunes space in our C drive. So we don't want to use this first one. We want to use the second one, the one we created, which is located on our desktop. And you can see here the address here, developer Timo folder. This is the one we want to use, because this is the one we have configured now on our system here that OpenTunes should use. Okay, so now I want to create a project name, and it's very, very essential to create a project name, because the name we're going to create here is what our projects, when we open this folder you see here, is the name we're going to see. And I can create a different project name inside one folder. So it's very, very unique to create a project name for your folder. And I think there's no way to escape this. You need to just create a project name. So create a unique project name for each of your projects. So in this one, I'm going to say viewers animation 1. Okay, so this is viewers animation 1, and inside this project we're going to have inputs, we're going to have drawings, we're going to have scenes, we're going to have extras, output, palette, and script, and all of this inside this folder. And you can equally add these ones there, okay, and all of that. So we'll say okay, and after clicking the OK button, not responding, blah blah blah. Okay, so here we have it now. After clicking the OK button, we are here, and now I want to create a new scene. And the reason why we're creating a new scene is because if you want to create a 2D animation movie or a 2D animation short film, you will notice that the character are going to be in different scenes. You understand? Sometimes the character will be in the kitchen, or they will be in the living room, or the character will be in the toilet, or they will be somewhere else, maybe at school, or maybe they'll be somewhere else, maybe in their office. All those stuff you're seeing are called scenes. So the character are going to be in different scenes. Or I'm just using that because it's something that you can relate to. So you can just use colors instead of using different locations or design location that way. You can just use colors to change the scenes and all of that. But the idea here is that each scene become with a different look and feel. Okay, so maybe if a character is in a black background, the first scene, the character can be in the black background in the second scene, but have something, maybe the camera angle will be different, or something with different. On X, it looks like a duplicate. Okay, so something must be different for every scene, except unless it will look like a duplicate. So the first scene we want to create here is, we're going to say viewers anime Sam, because we want to create a character that's called Sam. So we're going to just say, okay, viewers anime Sam. So this is for the viewers, but it's for Sam to get. So we are working with the height of 9:16. This is YouTube aspect ratio, and the resolution of 920 1080, and we have 24 frames running here, all of that. So just create our scene, and you can see here we have the auto save every 4 minutes, so you can just change this stuff from here if you want, and make changes to other stuff here, like to change this one to 9 and 16, so you can be for TikTok videos and YouTube short. And if you bring this 9 here and 16 here, that is for YouTube short and TikTok videos. So since we want it to be the landscape version of YouTube, we just say create scene. Okay, so here now we have different places to start from, and just have the first one here. We have the tab here, and if I want to go with the Microsoft Word and the Excel standard of explaining things, I'll say this one is the title bar. Okay, where we have a title all of our stuff we are able to work on here, and this should be the menu bar, and I can't see any ribbon here. This should be the ribbon, I think so, but no, the ribbon in Microsoft Word is a place where you have different tools and all of that. But another feature we're talking about here is something like the CorelDRAW standard, because this one has the toolbox here. You can see this is stuff. So the best way to know about all this tab, to know the names for all this bar, is to come here in the window tab here, and just search for them here. I think they're all this stuff here. That is the stuff you're looking for. Okay, or if you just pull this stuff out like this. Okay, I can't find any stuff here, so I'll just put it back there, and I need more tools from this, so I'll drag it down. So for this our exercise, we're not going to be using all the tools here. We're going to just use few tools. We're going to use the ones we know that we will need for this exercise. Okay, so this is our blank canvas. This is where all the drawing, all the animation is going to take place, and I just want you to sit back and relax, because this is going to be fun. Okay, so here we have animation, and you want to take this back to drawing. So want it to look like this, something like this, and the next one I want to do here is to take this one up like this, and I need space here because I want to be seeing this guy, this one here, because we're going to use it a lot. Okay, so now we have two forms of animation. We have two forms of drawing here. We have the raster form, we have the vector form, and if I click here, if I click here at level tab, I will see where I can create new level. So I can create raster level and vector level. Now I can equally create a raster level from here, like this. So I can say change this one to raster level. I don't know how you pronounce that, raster level or raster level. Okay, so raster level and raster level. Say apply, and now for the first the first stuff we're going to create here, the first folder, the first file that is jumping into our folder is this file. So you want to say, okay, do you want to create this, to create it? You want to create it? Say yes, we want to create it, because we want this stuff, this whole new file, to jump right inside developer Timo folder. So say okay, and it's in there. So if you check that folder, you find out that we have a new created folder which is developer, which is viewers animation one, what we were talking about, and this is everything. This is the viewer talking about here. So we'll come back to our animation, and we have created this one now. So I want to show you the difference between a raster level animation and a vector level animation. So this is what you get here. So if you come here and click if you come here and search for, let's use this brush, and so note this. If you use this, is we are in raster. So most of the creators that will be doing, that will be using stylus pen, or maybe they have this SP pen and stuff like that, they will likely want to use raster. But me, I don't find raster too exciting to use, okay, because it gives me this blurry and this kind of this funny edge like this. The edge is so rough and stuff like that. So we're not going to be using raster, we're going to use vector, because I prefer using vector. And I don't really know why, I don't even know the reason why many people prefer using raster. I'm a newbie at this at some point, but I just love using vector, because every video I've watched concerning animation, they use vector for the animation. So I don't know why most people want to use raster level when it comes to animation. To take myself back to memory, I have been using Clipper Clip, which is like using raster level in OpenToonz. It's just one crazy process. Okay, so yeah, I want to create a new level, and I'll say vector level. This is the vector level now. This is Toonz vector level, and I'm going to change this stuff. I'm going to say, okay, I want to create background first, and I don't want the background to be too fancy, just something simple and unique. And let's say, okay, background, so we'll come here and say BG. Okay, so first off, I'm going to create something very simple, something that everyone can create at this early stage of your journey. Please don't try to skip this video, don't try to fast forward the video, because you're going to miss something, I promise you. And I've been behaving like that before. When I learn something, I'll just start to skip the video and just want to see how the end look like, and it's not a good practice too. Okay, so watch the video, see and get the information I'm giving you here. And if you have a system, this will be like the best video you watch this year. Okay, aside from all the TikTok videos you'll be watching and all of that, so this will be one of the best videos you'll be watching this year. Okay, so the first thing I want to start here is the head of Sam. Okay, so click here and new level. We have vector level, and please, man, if I'm speaking too fast, I want you guys to put it up in the comment section and say, okay guys, you're speaking too fast. But I think this is just the best way to teach for me, and so you're welcome. Okay, so this head. So we want to create a head first, because somehow we can't work with we can animate every stuff just packed together, and I'll show you why we are doing this. Okay, this some body, and this is just one small animation, nothing too complex, no too much detail to it. And you can even use animation to start a YouTube channel, adding voiceover from 11 Labs or Clipchamp, and AI script from Grok or from ChatGPT or from anywhere you can get the script from. And I'm going to cover a video on that, on how to get started, how to script animation for your channel. As in, this is something I'm talking about, like how to mimic the people that are creating unique videos, and how to even create stick videos. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. So for now, I just want you guys to master how this whole system, the layout of this software. So we have created somebody, and the next one to create here is I want to create arms, and so we'll say here, we'll say some rights. So I want to create some rights arm first of all. So say okay, and okay, apply. The next one I want to create here is some, I would say Sam's right, but it's fine. Sam left arm. So say apply, and next one I want to create here is Sam right. I want to say time, but let me just use lap. So you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so lap, this is like the lap get. So say here again, Sam. What is that? Say sim. That's sim. Oh my god. So even if I make mistake with the stuff, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. We can still correct that later on. So say Sam left lap. Accept. So yeah, we'll say again, Sam right leg, and last but not least, Sam left leg. Okay, so now I want to create the eyes. So say Sam eyes. Say okay. Sam mouth. Okay. So all these body parts, we're going to join them together, and I want to make this video as fun as possible, or as fun as it can be, taking it out from complexity and all of that. So I just want to make this video something that you guys will enjoy and stuff. So this will look like the technical part, but trust me, after I explain this part for you, you're going to love, even you want to even be doing this more than everything else in this application. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is to create Sam's head. So I'll create Sam's head. I'll say we'll come here where we see geometric tool. This is the G for shortcuts. I love using shortcuts because it makes me look like pro when I'm using this application. That is extremely fast. Imagine the time it will take you to come here and click this stuff and just press G on your keyboard. You see, that's why I love using shortcut for every tool here. But today I'm not going to be using shortcut. I'm teaching you guys how to go about this tool. So no shortcut here. Okay, so and I'll click this geometric tool. So when I click on it, and I'll come here where we have Poline. I'm going to be using Poline because this is Poline. This is what Poline does. It's like the pen tool in CorelDRAW. So it's unique, especially if you don't have stylus pen, but you know how to draw with the mouse very well. You will enjoy using this tool. Or if you're familiar with CorelDRAW or any other application or software that features that kind of tool, pen tool, or this kind of tool I'm using now, Poline, you will enjoy using that tool when creating 2D animation. Okay, so the one we're going to be using here is this cycle. I want to create the head for Sam. I want to put him here, like want him to be short, like short like this. So I want to put the head like this. So this is Sam's head, and we'll bring it somewhere here out from that stuff. So when I want to color the head, we just want the head to be black. Okay, so we'll come here where we have fill tool. You can use the F for shortcuts here, and click on it and put it there. Now if you want to change the head to a different color, we'll come here and click here, and here we have black, and here we have black. So we can change this one, put this one to white, and from here can change it to a different color and all of that. So here we come here again, click this one, and you see now you can see that changing this stuff to a different color, we still have the black one, the black line outline on the shape, which will make our animation look very funny. So click on the shape itself, come here and click the color again, and you see that stuff is gone. So that is how that part is being run. Okay, so the next thing you want to create here is somebody. You want to create a body for Sam. So what we'll do here is click here where we have the where we have the geometric tool, and we'll come down to rectangle and we'll draw like so. I'll click here. I'll take this. Yeah. Now push this back like this, and I'll bring this again like so. Okay, so here we go, and here we have it. Okay, but this body is just too big, and I think I will use another shape for this. No. So what I'm going to use, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this stuff called control point editor tool. So we're going to use, I'm going to click on this one and click here on this stuff like so. And what this one will do here is to work on the body of this stuff like so, just to adjust little stuff here, because the body don't need to be equal. Adjust stuff here. Okay, so here we have it, and I will just take this inside like so. Okay, so now I want to color this on the body black, and we'll color the head back black, and this is black. So if you're trying to color the head black and you're discovering that it's not working, it's because you are in this column for the body. So you have to go back to the column for the head and color it black. Click on the black color here, black, and when you you can use S on your keyboard, which is S. I say I won't use shortcuts. So, and here am I validating my own. Okay, so come back here and click this color. It's black now. So I want everything to be black, just black, black, black. Okay, so the next one I want to create here is Sam's right. Sam right what? Sam right arm, and by default, this is where your right arm E will be. So we don't want any stuff that's. I'm gonna use this one. So say control point editor. So what I want to do here is click here, click on this one and take it up like so, and I'm gonna adjust this one a little like this. Okay, so. Then the next one to do here is want to bring this stuff, rotate it to this angle and place it here like this. Okay, so the next stuff here I want to do here is to add the color again to it, and I'm gonna drag it down like this, okay. So we're gonna copy this stuff, control, and paste it for the left side of the body. And one thing I want you to notice while we're creating this stuff is how I use different tools here to get what I want. This is what I want you to understand inside this video. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use this tool now and change the position of the arm. I'm going to bring it down here like so. No, I don't think that's it. I don't think it's okay. Up. Oh boy, it's still up. I think it's fair now. Okay, so the next thing I want to create here is the next thing I want to create here will be the hand, right? So click here. See Sam right hand down. Click here and down. So I'm going to use this one again and I click here. I hope you guys are having fun as we are about to conclude our animation. Mhm. So I'm going to copy this one like so. I don't know why I'm just pasting this stuff here. So copy and paste here and take it to this other point. So no need to kind of change the rotation of stuff like that. Look fine this way. Okay. So I think I'll work on the body. The body is just too down. I'll click here again and take the body. So, okay. So next off we're going to click here and create some. That's the right labs, I think so. Yeah. That's the some right labs, and I'll come here again, click here, drag it down. I'll press C on my keyboard. C, click here, bring it down, take it up. So here, I'll place it this way. And this block is not, I don't know if this is black, but I don't feel like this is black. But if you guys feel like it's black, it's okay. I need dark black on this character. Dark black. Hmm? So the next thing I'm going to create here is copy this one first and paste it here. Now we're going to use this stuff here. Okay, so that's the labs. The next thing I want to create here is this. So C on our keyboard. We want to do this. Okay, I'll just bring it down a little. Okay. So we're gonna color this and color it black. Copy, paste it here. And our character is looking like a shadow fighter or vector. You know, they have the shadow stuff every time. Ninja of Arashi. So um now in our background, we have background here. This what we are going to do the background. I'm going to put this stuff here like so. I'm going to color it this, and I'm going to change the color to this. So this is our character now inside of this background. Now, so guys, we are done. Yes, we are done. So this is supposed to be the mouth, and this is supposed to be the eyes. We have the legs here. These are the legs. This is supposed to be the legs, and this is supposed to be the laps. What went wrong? Okay, this is the arm, this is the right arm, this is the left arm, this is the laps, laps. Okay, what went wrong is that we don't have okay, so let me just create a section for the eye instead of trying to scatter what we have already. Say some eyes. So okay, so down here, and that is why I advise it's good you write something here. Say some leg, some leg. So you see what you're doing instead of it appearing like this, like the way you see it here. Column 12 to come here with the name. So that is why we advise you to write it this way. Okay, so the next stuff I want to do here is that, and I want to create the eyes for this guy. So to create the eyes, we come here, rectangle, cycle. We'll come here, we have geometric tool, click on it. Now we'll choose cycle, and we just place the eye here like so. So we'll change that to white, bring it down like so, place it here. Now copy, paste it here like so. Okay, so now we can add colors to the eyes, and this is going to be the eye for this guy. And I can add some other stuff to it, but for this video we're just going to leave it this way. Okay, so yeah, maybe in our next video I'm going to show you guys how to animate the eyes and how to work on the body of this character. Okay guys, so this will be the end of this video. In my next video I'm going to show you guys how to animate this character. This video is getting too long. I'm going to show you guys how to work with this and animate this character to move and this eye to blink and all of that. So guys, watch the next video. It's just same video, nothing much about it, and subscribe to our channel because we're going to be bringing out different videos every week. Okay, so